Hey everyone, David Coe with the Co Real Estate Group. Hey, I am here with my good friend Matthew Owens with OCG Properties, and we are here to talk about FIBI. Now, some of you seeing this may not know what FIBI is, so I just want to give you a quick overview. So, FIBI was founded about 15 years ago. Matt and I, we started our chapter about 12 years ago. And FIBI stands for Investors by Investors, and we are a real estate investment community where we get together, exchange education, network with each other with a absolute zero sales pitch mentality. Matt, I think we're pretty militant about that as well, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, none of the chapter leaders at any of the chapters that we've been running since 2008 actually do any kind of sales pitch. It's all meant to just get together, develop the resources and the relationships you need in order to do real estate and be successful in your investing career. So it's been, the lifeblood of, my business, Dave's business, and really been able to significantly expand our investment horizons and knowledge base by some of the speakers, which is pretty cool.
We actually had our first meeting in July, and it was all about multifamily. What were some of your key takeaways from that panel, Matt?
I mean, really, just how important the interest rate environment is to the multifamily space right now, and how that we had a major correction that occurred, and a lot of people are seeing opportunity out there and a lack of supply on the market. Some markets are overbuilt, some markets are underbuilt. Really seeing how the overall economy, the inflationary environment, and interest rates really affect the overall multifamilies and what's happening in California as well as other markets that a lot of people invest in. So, really cool to see that level of knowledge.
Yeah, I thought it was cool having people talk about what it's like being an investor, right? So it wasn't just on the operator side, but from an investor, how so many of these deals are struggling because of high interest rates and mortgage loans that are resetting. It ended up kind of dominating that whole, panel was talking about the impact lending is having, which I guess is, probably appropriate based on today's lending environment.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think,
Yeah.
because of the amount of discussion we had about that, next month we're actually doing a full panel discussion all about the state of the lending market and what's happening right now in lending, both in the single family space, the multifamily space, the investor space. And we have multiple panelists that are experts in this area to be able to give insight, which is going to be really cool. I'm excited about this one because it matters so much for the affordability rates. It matters for the economy as a whole to see what's happening out there. And I think we've all been stuck in this lull of a lot of people with, seeing higher rates. They're stuck in their properties. We have a lack of supply coming onto the market because of that. But we're also starting to see some supply creep in a lot of markets around the country. So it's interesting to see a more stable market out there, a more even market. And I'm curious as to what the lending market has to say with regard to that as well, with regard to, how well or how much the lending market is affecting the overall economy and the market as a whole.
Yeah, so we've got three panelists. Trevor Damian is a commercial lender. Brett Leitner is a mostly residential lender, and Jeff Smolowitz is a private lender. So, whereas last month it was all about multifamily, and we talked a lot about lending, it was definitely through the multifamily prism. Versus this month, our meeting is August the 13th. It'll be a 7 o'clock start time. Location is going to be in El Segundo. We're still fine tuning. We may have a new location, which we'll be announcing soon. But this panel will be about the lending market in general: residential, commercial, private, institutional, retail, office, all kinds of lending. And I think people will walk away with a lot of really good information on kind of where the lending market is going.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Last month we had a really good turnout. I think we had over 80 RCPs at the event, and this time we expect the same thing. We're really ramping up for summer. It's been an awesome, new start for our chapter again. So excited to be able to do another one and get some extra
Yeah, so
tacos at the end of the day.
that's right. That's right. We'll make sure that you are well fed and your drink is plenty while you're at the meeting. So cool. Well, hey, Matt, thanks for spending some time here. Everyone else, the information to register for the event is down below. It's going to be a great panel. We hope to see you on August the 13th. Matt, I'll see you then.
Talk to you soon, man.